Today, I'm going to talk about a concept, a spiritual concept. It's called the law of compensation. And basically what it says is, you only get what you give. And so let me ask you a question. Who here feels they're not getting what they deserve? That's right. Do you feel you're not getting what you deserve? Have you ever felt like you give and give, but don't go give back? You don't get enough back for what that? Let's really go through that and talk about it. You're not getting what you deserve. That's what you believe. And you're giving, but you're not giving enough back. Is that what you believe? Let me tell you something. Life is not fair. Life just follows laws. It doesn't judge. It doesn't make one person special and not. It follows laws. And one of the most powerful laws is the law of compensation. You only receive in proportion to what you give. Start to contemplate that. And you're going to fight me on this all the way. I give enough, I give enough. But if you really break it down, you're going to say, whoa, maybe I need to consider something here. See, before we go even deeper, let's talk about this. What is the law of compensation? It's very simply, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. In other words, there's full balance. Equal and opposite. Yin and yang. It's always in balance. If energy appears somewhere, it must disappear somewhere else, because the universe is a perfect accountant. So if you give something out, something else must come in. There has to be that balance. The next part of the law of compensation is very simply, you get what you give, but in ways you may not expect. And that's critical to understand, because most people say, well, I gave to that person, I gave them this, they should give that back to me. That's not how the universe works. It's not about person specific. It's about the law, which is infinite ways of bringing back to you. Always give back what you put out. You see, life doesn't shortchange anyone. If you're not receiving more, it's because you're not giving more in the right way. And there's a real critical word there. You're not giving more in the right way. And we'll talk about that further. Life operates just like a seesaw. Remember a seesaw when you're a kid? You're going up and you're going down, up and down. And it's like this. If you want more love, you've got to give more love. If you want more friends, you've got to be a better friend. You want better relationships, be a better listener. You want financial success, provide more value. You want more peace, be less judgmental. Do you notice that in this seesaw that we call life, whatever you want, you've got to give more of? I know, I can tell you, I'm in a relationship with my wife, Jean. And Jean's got a health challenge right now. I am giving her so much love. And you know what? It's coming back tenfold in ways I never expected. I want my friendships to deepen. Here's what I've learned about that, to be a better friend. Reach out. Reach out to people. Don't wait for people to call you. You reach out. You want better relationships? Well, when you're with that friend, listen to them. Don't offer them opinions. Don't want to jump in and fix them. Just listen. Financial success is very simple. Provide more value. Serve greater numbers of people with your unique gifts. Man, abundance will flow through you. And realize that if you want peace, just be less judgmental. Realize that all of that crap that you're experiencing that's not peace-oriented is because of your personal judgment of people and of situations. So let me ask you this. What is the one area of your life where you feel shortchanged? Now be honest. How much are you truly given to that area? Oh, I'm giving a lot, Lee. No, 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 no. You got 24 hours in a day. You're feeling shortchanged. You've been given the same amount. Really, how much are you giving? What if you gave a little bit more? You see, if you're not willing to give first, don't expect to receive later. Do you get it? You get what you give in exact proportion. Here's the hard truth. The universe does not play favorites. It only responds to input. It only responds to what you're giving. And you can't, this is unfortunate, because I've tried and I've not worked, you can't cheat the system. You can't manipulate it. You can't bypass it. It is always working. It always works in precision. It is everywhere present. It's a universal law. So there's no one judging you. It's the law. And the law measures everything you're putting out, and it gives back only that to you. Here's examples of that hard truth at work. Negative energy breeds negative experiences. If you're talking negative about something, guess what? It's going to come back to you in negative ways. Half-hearted efforts, they bring half-hearted results. So if you're having half-hearted results, it's because your effort is half-hearted. Pretty simple. Complaining, this is my favorite. Complaining only attracts more to complain about. You ever notice that? Ever been with someone who's complaining and you say, hey, would you please stop complaining about that? The next thing you know, they move to something else to complain about. Why? Because their complaining is attracted their whole life, that they're complaining about everything. Complaining is an opportunity to move beyond your attachment to an illusion that you need something. This is where Zen comes in, and the idea is accept what is. Feel it, experience it, let it move through you, and don't become attached to it. Then you're free to experience the next moment. You're free to adjust. You're free to change your energy from negative to positive. You're free to change your half-hearted effort into full-hearted effort. And you're free to start living a complaint-free life, a life that's filled with gratitude. You see, it's not just what you do. It's who you are when you're doing it. So as I work, like yesterday, taking care of my wife, I brought her lunch. I cooked her lunch and brought her lunch. I didn't do it because I had to. I didn't do it and felt resentment. I did it because I was being of service. And who else would you rather be of service to than the person you've chosen to be your life partner? If she called me, and she did several times, about needing some support, I did it out of joy. Oh, darn, no, you interrupted me. No, that never popped into my mind. In my younger days, it did. But not now. I've become a little bit more aware. I say a little bit because I'm not fully aware. I'm not there yet. There are moments, but they're just moments. So let's talk about 3 ways to live with the law of compensation. Here's number 1. Give first. Give first without expecting immediate return. That's right. Love to give. Love to give and know it will return. The second way is, and this is a tough one, be brutally honest about what you're putting into something. Don't go around fooling yourself, because guess what? You may be fooling you, but you're not filling the law. The law knows in exact measure what you're putting out there, and it returns exactly that. Here's the other thing. Whatever's coming back to you, accept the compensation that life gives you. Just accept it with gratitude. And if you want more compensation, give more and watch life give you more. So you've got to give first without expecting anything immediately coming back. Be brutally honest about what you're putting into things. And then accept what comes back to you and adjust so that more comes back to you if that's your choice. You got to challenge and commitment is what I want to talk about now. Are you willing to be challenged? And are you willing to commit? This is your practice. Starting today, shift your focus from what can I do or what can I get to what can I give. That's right, today. Start right now to shift your focus to what can I give. Second, pick one area in your life where you feel stuck and give more. If you want more friendships and you're stuck there, reach out and call someone. If you want more money, be of greater service. If you want more love, accept yourself more, accept someone else more. You want to be a better friend? Listen a little bit more. Whatever that area is, what can you give? And pick one area to start with. And then give for 7 days with zero expectation of anything coming in return. That's right, for 7 days. That's all I'm asking. 7 days of you giving more. Zero expectation. And then journal what happens. Everyday journal. What was it like? What did I feel like when I gave? What did I do? What did I feel like? Did I see any change in what was coming back to me? Every day you journal. This is your challenge. The question is, are you willing to commit to it to see how to use this law? You see, compensation is not about luck, fate, or waiting your turn. It's about an energy exchange. An energy exchange where you give wisely, you give fully, and you watch the world expand. Your world expand, because your world is your perception of what's happening out there. Stop waiting for the lottery. Start creating your abundance now. I've given you a formula. You have the opportunity to use it. Now go out there and make it happen.